Hey guys, today we are talking about bear canisters. That's next. Welcome to Backcountry Renegade. I'm Jeff. Today we are looking at some popular options that you can protect your food while you are out in the backcountry. Especially if you're out camping in the national parks, it's not a good idea to leave your food in your tent. Most of the national parks actually require you to use a bear canister. I currently live up in the Olympic Peninsula in Washington near the Olympic National Park, and there they have certain requirements, and so these are the most popular bear canisters that they require, that they've approved of for that. So we're going to look more in depth of these. What are the differences, compare and contrast, so you can decide what is best for you. Let's get started. Bear canisters are great storage options to protect your food while you are camping out in the bear country. They are made of bear-resistant materials. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and as we will see, some have different lids and locking mechanisms. Here are the most popular bear canisters that are allowed in the Olympic National Park, starting from largest to smallest. Starting with the Bear Vault 500, then the Garcia Bear Cache, the Udap no-feed bear canister, followed by the Bear Vault 450, and then lastly the Bear Boxer 101. There are a few other options that the Olympic National Park does list. However, these are by far the most popular, and we will briefly just consider the other ones. So let's dive in. Starting with the Bear Vault canisters, we look first at the Bear Vault 500. The cost of the Bear Vault 500 is $80. The cost of the Bear Vault 450 is $70, so only a $10 difference. These are both made of see-through polycarbonate canisters. Now, the dimensions of the BV500 is it stands at 12.7 inches tall and has a diameter of 8.7 inches. The volume is 11.5 liters. It weighs 2.56 pounds or 41 ounces and can hold food for a solo camper up to 6 to 7 days. The Bear Vault 450 costs $70 and stands at 8.7 inches tall and has a diameter of 8.3 inches. The volume is 7.2 liters and then weighs at 2.01 pounds or 33 ounces and can hold food for a solo camper up to 4 days. Now the pros of the Bear Vault is they are nice because you do not need any additional tools to open them. They have dual locks that you have to push the tabs in the plastic notch that will make the lid turnable so you can unlock it and get access to your food. They are clear so you can be able to see the items you're accessing without having to dump the whole contents. They also have grooves on the canister or bumps to make it easy to strap your bear canister on top of your bag. The cons of these canisters is they are very slippery and hard to turn at times. It is outlawed in some areas because some bears have figured out how to open them. So make sure you check your regulations to see if the Bear Vault is allowable. The next one up for consideration is the Garcia Backpacker's Cache. This is one of the most popular options, and the national parks actually use this as an option many times when they need to loan it out or rent it to you. The Garcia Bear Cache costs $75. It stands at 12 inches tall and has a diameter of 8.8 inches. The volume is 614 cubic inches, or that's 10 liters. It weighs 2.7 pounds or 44 ounces and can hold food for a solo camper for 6 to 7 days. The pros of the Garcia Bear Cache is it's a great locking mechanism. All you need is a coin to turn each lock, and then at the back you have a button you can push with your finger, which then lifts the lid so you can lift the lid up and get contents out. The cons of the Garcia Bear Cache is it is the weightier option we have here on the table. The top also is not as wide as the Bear Vault, so at times it can be hard to get things out if you have big hands. And the con is you do need a tool to open it. Up for next consideration is the Udap. Now the Udap no-feed bear canister is also a popular option. It costs $70. It stands 10 inches tall and has a diameter of 8 inches. The volume is 502 cubic inches and weighs 2.4 pounds or 38.4 ounces. This can hold food for a solo camper up to 4 to 5 days. The Udap is made of a bear-proof polymer blend. Now the pros of the Udap is it is smaller and it can fit in most packs horizontally.
It fits fine in my Hyperlight Mountain Gear 3400 horizontally, which is my preferred way of storing it. The cons of the UDAP is the build quality when you compare it to the Garcia bear canister. And also it can be hard to open at times because it doesn't have the button on the back. So how to open the UDAP is you also have a coin, you turn each one, and while you're turning the last one, you have to kind of leave your coin and press it in there and lift the coin up at the same time, which will then lift the lid to give you access to the contents inside. Also, the lid on the top and the opening is not as wide as a bear vault, so also it can be hard if you have large hands to get the contents out. The next one up for consideration is the Bear Boxer 101. This one also costs $70. It stands at 8 inches tall and has a diameter of 7.4 inches. The volume of the Bear Boxer is 275 cubic inches, or that's 4.5 liters. It weighs at 1.6 pounds, or that's 25.6 ounces, and can hold food for a solo camper for 2 to 3 days. The pros of the Bear Boxer is it's small and lighter than all the others. It has probably the best locking mechanism at the top, which you can rest assured bears will not be able to open this one. The cons of it is you do need a key to open it.
Another option to consider as a canister alternative is the Ursac Major XL. Now I will say this is not allowable in all national parks, and in the Olympic National Park this is not allowable in a wide variety of areas. So wherever you are camping for the night, make sure you look at what the regulations are, whether you need a bear canister or if the Ursac will suffice. If it does, this is a great option. Now the Ursac Major XL costs $99 and it has a volume of 15 liters. It weighs only 8.8 ounces, or that's 0.5 pounds, and can hold food up to 7 to 8 days. So it's an amazing option that's much more lighter, much more compact, and you're able to fit it in your bag a lot easier. And the problem with it though is if bears do get to it, they can crush your food pretty easily. So one thing to consider with that, it is bear resistant material, but it can still be crushed. A couple other canister options that are allowable in the Olympic National Park that we will not go over in detail are, first, the Counter Assault Bear Keg. Now this one costs $80. It is a beast of a canister. It weighs a whopping 3.8 pounds or 64 ounces and can hold food for 7 days. You also have the lighter one options. These are pretty cool. You have the Big Daddy and the Little Sammy. These each cost $100, and the Big Daddy is 650 cubic inches in volume, and the Little Sammy is 300 cubic inches in volume, or 5 liters. And the Little Sammy can hold food for 2 to 3 days, while the Big Daddy 5 to 6 days. They're very similar material to the Bear Vaults. Also, you have the Wild Idea Barricade Canisters. These are really cool because they're made of carbon fiber and they weigh a lot less than the others. The problem is they're super expensive. The most popular one is called the Weekender, which costs $309 but can hold 10.6 liters or 5 to 6 days of food. The Barricade Scout costs $275 and can hold 8.2 liters, or that's 4 to 5 days of food.
Now the pros of bear canisters, it's easy food protection. Just put your food in, lock it, store it away from your campsite about 100 feet, and you're good to go. This saves a lot of time, energy, and work. So instead of coming back from a long day hike and then having to throw your bear bag up in a tree, you can just store it in a canister and move it away. So it's a lot more efficient. Another thing is you can store any other additional items that you have room for in the canister. So maybe a stove, toothbrush, toothpaste, whatever, any loose accessories you might have in your bag, you can make more efficient use of your space by using it in the bear canister. Also, you can use it as a seat at camp or a small table to eat at. Now the cons of bear canisters, obviously they weigh a lot, they take up lots of room, they're cumbersome and inconvenient. And as you are on a trip and you consume goods, normally you look forward to your pack lightening and your pack getting smaller. However, with a bear canister, you can lighten your load at least by eating food, but the bear canister will continue to occupy the same amount of space regardless. So with all these up for consideration, make sure you check wherever you're going, whatever national park, and see what their requirements are before you head there.
So which ones did I decide to go with? I decided to go with the Bear Boxer 101 because I do a lot of one-nighters, two-nighters, and this is more than sufficient, plus it's lightweight, fits in a lot of my packs. Also, I went with the UDAP no-feed bear canister because when I go on more extended trips, this is plenty, 4 to 5 days, plus it can fit horizontally inside my Hyperlight Gear Southwest 3400 pack, which I really like. So what was your favorite bear canister? Which one would you pick for yourself? Maybe I selected one that isn't here. Which one would that be? Leave me a comment in the comments section. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.